Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on CTV News at 5. We are just 2 hours away from puck drop on Game 1 of the OHL Championship Series. The Kitchener Rangers, champions of the West, facing off against the champions of the East, the Barrie Colts. On the line, the J. Ross Robertson Trophy and a trip to the Memorial Cup. Let's get right to the odd, where CTV's Ashley Bacon is going to be live for us tonight. Ash, people are already lining up to get in the doors for Game 1. Of course, they're not open yet. It's quiet there right now.
You know it, Leanne. I got here about an hour and a half ago, and there was already the first couple of fans right at the door, ready to go. The doors don't even open for another hour, so it's going to be a packed house tonight. I would dare say a sold-out crowd this afternoon. It's going to be so much fun. Of course, the Barrie Colts taking on the Kitchener Rangers. Game 1 starts at 7 p.m., as you just mentioned. Now, the Rangers have home ice advantage yet again in this playoff run, so big advantage to have Game 1 here tonight, Game 2 coming in on a Friday. So the look to get to win tonight, of course, and a win again at home on Friday before heading to Barrie over the weekend. But, you know, it is, of course, the place to be on a Wednesday night to start this series. And it is getting a little cooler outside and a little frosty, as I say. So let's take a look. Of course, our fans at home, our viewers at home want to know what's happening outside of the building as well as in. So let's take a look at our boards. It is a frosty kind of night. We are looking at a chance of frost for the next few hours. We are going to see conditions not improving through the overnight into Thursday. So if you have gardens, make sure you cover them up. As we take a look at our satellite, not a lot going on in the way of precipitation. We might still get a spotty shower, 1 or 2 throughout the overnight hours, but right now we're sitting at a very comfortable 9 degrees out there, a light wind at 19 kilometers an hour. But even though it's still 9 degrees, the showers have stopped. This is definitely where you're going to want to be, Leanne. Inside the odd tonight to catch these Rangers, hopefully take Game 1 4 wins away from that cup.
Exciting stuff, Ash. I know that place is going to be a full house tonight. We'll check back in later on. Well, as Ashley mentioned, it's a little chilly out there, but the weather will be warming up over the next little bit. And wildlife across Waterloo region is welcoming a new generation. The Humane Society has seen a surge in calls about baby animals, with many people unsure of when to step in and when to stay back.
People see babies that are alone. They think they're abandoned because they don't see an adult.
But in many cases, the parents are nearby, and stepping in can do more harm than good. Tonight at 6, CTV's Spencer Turcott explains what to watch for and why sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing at all. Still ahead on CTV News at 5, gifts for mom. Mother's Day is Sunday, and if you don't have something special for the mom in your life yet, we've got you covered. Jeanette Ewan joins us with some gift ideas next. And as we go to break, here's what you need to know. If you're looking for a laugh tonight, you can head over to TWH Social for Rusty Nail Comedy Pro-Am Night. Doors open at 7:30. Tickets are just $5. And a live look outside this hour over Waterloo region. We're seeing a little bit of cloud cover, but the sun is still trying to shine through. We'll check back in with Ashley at the odd ahead of the game with your full forecast coming up. The man convicted of manslaughter and sexual assault in the 2001 death of a local 13-year-old girl is back in prison. Christopher Watts was granted statutory release in November. The Parole Board of Canada revoked it last month after they say he had a USB stick with a naked young woman on it. In 2001, 13-year-old Amanda Raymond died while at a party at Watts' home on Puslinch Lake. He gave her drugs, which put her in a coma. While she was unconscious, he sexually assaulted her and took videos and photos. He did not call for help. He was convicted in 2003 and sentenced to 12 years in prison, followed by a 10-year long-term supervision order. Parole Board of Canada documents note he's been suspended from that order a dozen of times. The Parole Board did not say what city he will be incarcerated in. In November, when he was released, he was in Ottawa and not allowed to go to Kitchener or Waterloo. A recent discovery by anthropology professors at the University of Waterloo continue to unveil an expedition mystery. The remains of 4 more crew members have been identified from Sir John Franklin's ill-fated expedition to find the Northwest Passage. 2 ships left England in 1845 in search of a route between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The boats were eventually trapped in ice, and over 100 men walked away from the ships in search of help. None of them survived, but a total of 6 men have been identified, and now the University of Waterloo researchers are working to find ancestral links to living relatives. Many of the sites with remaining bones have never been found.
Those sites may have actually have washed away by now, according to individual history and other historical accounts. But we're going to continue with the descendant DNA work. We're going to keep trying to track down descendants of the men on these ships and see if we can identify some more of them.
At 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will have more on the discovery and hear from one of the descendants linked to a sailor on the expedition. Mother's Day is just a few days away, and if you are still looking for the perfect gift for the mom in your life, we've got you covered because there is still time until Sunday. Jeanette Ewan is here with us to show us some glitz and glamour for mom. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me. It's the most important day of the year.
Yes, it certainly is.
We can't forget moms and grandmas.
And I know you always bring us the best, unique options for the perfect gift. That's thoughtful.
Exactly. Okay, the first one is something that mom will use every day, and it kind of hits a sweet spot for a lot of things. Now, if you follow my design account, you know I love Samsung. I use their frames in all of my designs, their appliances. I also love their mobile devices, and they have 2 new products out. This is the Samsung Galaxy 57. That's the A57 5G, and then this is the A37 5G. And why I love these is that they have an amazing price point, super accessible, and they're gonna hit all the important things. They've got a long battery life, an incredible camera, and they're very, very reliable. And the battery's quick to charge. But what I like is they have this thing called Samsung Awesome Intelligence, and it's basically AI that's built into the phone that's gonna help organize mom's pictures, write messages for her. As an editor, I tested and tried everything this weekend, and I was able to take about probably 6 apps off my phone for everything that this covers. So it makes mom's life a lot easier, or grandma's life a lot easier. And the camera's amazing. It's got 3 lenses and is good in low light. You know I love to film in my gym, which is low light. So I was like, yes, this is amazing.
That's perfect.
And you can go to samsung.com/CA for more info.
Okay, a little tech upgrade for mom, and I feel like that's something that could really make life easier.
I know, and that's something she doesn't always think about, treating herself.
Yeah.
So that's why that was my #1 pick. Okay, #2, we're gonna go low tech.
Okay.
A little DIY with dad and the kids. Okay,
Yeah, love
this
it.
is one of my favorite ideas. Moms love DIY, but you wanna keep it easy and out of her space. So I'm gonna remove my little fake cake there to show you my special cake stand project.
I love this.
Now, all this requires is a trip to the hardware store to pick up some ceramic glue, and a trip to the local thrift store to get a teacup and a plate. And then you can go to the bakery and fill it with baked goods.
And you know what? You might even have some of grandma's old dinaware laying around that you could kind of repurpose and re-gift.
That is super, super, super thoughtful.
That would be sweet, right?
And really sweet. This is why I come see you. You just
then,
add to those ideas.
Hit up a local bakery, fill it with sweets, and like you said earlier to me, you don't need to get the kitchen dirty.
Exactly, exactly. Don't make more work for mom. This is a fun and easy one. It doesn't have to be My Little Pony. It could be Strawberry Shortcake, Bratz or Barbie, Monster High. A toy that mom loved when she was a kid. A lot of toys have been brought back out. This is a simple one, and you can usually do under $20 as well.
Amazing. And that nostalgia always seems to hit, hey?
It does. Or you can get, say, a favorite read like the Babysitter's Club or something, again, from a thrift store. Moms will love that type of stuff.
I love that. Okay, you know, mom also deserves to be completely pampered and taken care of, so we're going to move into the self-care zone now.
Yes, and this was a big one. I asked my mom friends what they want, and a lot of them want red light masks, but they don't know what to buy. Again, not sponsored in any way. This is things that I've researched. I've used Silken myself, not this particular product, but for over 12 years. And what I love about their light mask is it's actually 4 lights. So you've got red light for basically anti-aging, blue for acne, inflammation, infrared to improve skin texture, and then you can do a combined thing for overall radiance. This is the biggest important thing, is they've got this mask. I love this one, is for me because I am just aging rapidly there. I just want to walk around with this on 24/7. But they all are also approved by Health Canada for what they are designed for. That is such an important thing, and that's the biggest thing. Everything I bring in, I always try to think, you know, either Canadian, affordable, do they really do what they say they do? And that's a big one for Silken for me.
Right. This is amazing because, again, something mom might not treat herself to. So great stuff. Okay. I also love that you've designed this bag with me in mind, and I love all the customizations you made. But please tell us about this bag, because I know this style of boat tote is really popping off the charts right now.
This is amazing, and this is from Shore Bags, and one of the owners is Canadian, and why I love it is you can go onto their website and customize it. So even on Sunday with Mom, she can go and pick out all her patches and get her name on it, and it'll arrive ready for her. But there's other reasons why I love Shore Bags too. This is 100% heavy-duty canvas, and they make things in their family factory. Everything is ethically done, and the people who work there are treated really well. These are things that I start to look for more when I'm suggesting products to people. So it's a feel-good bag on many levels.
Well,
and
it is
like
a feel
you said,
good,
right on
because
trend.
when I walked in and you had that bag sitting there, I had a big smile on my face, because I just think it's the cutest thing ever. And of course, with the customization, you can really make it suitable for your mom.
Exactly.
Okay, lastly, let's get to the beauty products here that
Perfect.
we can take care of mom.
Okay, this is another big one, Canadian and local persons of interest. I brought in their fragrances before. This is the fragrance kind of destination set, a great gift. What I can't recommend enough from them, I love, is their eucalyptus shower spray. That's gonna relax Mom. Estee Lauder, you can't go wrong with them. They've just brought out their brand new Day Wear. This is the Glow Boost Jelly Cleanser, and I paired it with a moisturizer. You can pick those up at Shoppers. Can't go wrong with Estee Lauder. Or again, Charlotte Tilbury. These are my great favorite products for moms or anyone when you're starting to age a tiny bit. Well, I admit it a little bit, because these are great for your skin. And Charlotte Tilbury, all their makeup has that nice kind of reflective dewiness to it. She's all about dewiness. So one of my favorite go-tos for mom.
You know, it's just the high-end makeup skincare that's not going to break the bank, but is perfect to say, love you, Mom.
I love, exactly.
Right?
And I'm going to borrow that, Mom.
Yeah, and now I'm going to borrow it. Exactly. Jeanette, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so much fun. Great ideas for mom. We're going to take a break. We'll tell you what you need to know as we do. Bow Wonderland, a mad dance party recital happening at Center in the Square, May 29th. Grab your tickets online before they sell out. Stay with us. Game 1 of the OHL Championship Series set to take place at the Odd tonight. Kitchener Rangers facing off against the Barrie Colts. Ashley Bacon is there live for us. Ash, it's going to be an exciting one.
Oh man, as you can hear, things are heating up already in here. The fans haven't even entered the building yet, but it is going to be a huge night here at the Odd. We are just seeing crews around the ice in the arena, putting the finishing touches on everything. And as I said, this is definitely the place you want to be tonight, because it's going to get cold outside. Let's talk about weather. Or first, let's talk about what we learned earlier tonight with COO Joe Birch, and what the team is going to do to take this series all the way to the end. Take a listen. Joe, we're back ahead of Game 1 series finale this time around, though. Home ice advantage yet again. Now, speaking of home ice, Rangers are 23-1 at home. What does it mean to be back on home ice to start this one off?
Well, it's really exciting, and for our fans to be able to experience this is something, once again, that hasn't happened in 18 years. But from a hockey side, it's really important, and to the credit of our players and our staff, they've earned this right through an amazing regular season and finishing second overall. And it's an advantage, and hopefully our crowd will help us with that advantage with the energy that's in here. But it's a really important game. We're not getting too far ahead of ourselves, but we're fortunate to be here.
Barrie had a really strong comeback last series against Brantford. A lot of great goaltending. What's it going to take for the Rangers to find the back of the net this time around?
Well, I think, you know, you hit on it, that their goaltender was outstanding. And so we're going to have to find ways to get pucks to the net and get traffic to the net and just continue to play our way. All playoffs long, we've played a certain style that's been really effective. I'm sure those coaches will make some tweaks in there in adjusting to Barry's style of play and some of their strengths. But we're going to have to pressure him and make the games long and hard for their goaltending and defensemen.
Now, of course, it's just an incredible feat to get to this point. What does it mean as an organization, knowing the community backs you, and you're 4 wins away from it all ending?
Well, we're going to take it one shift at a time, and but it's really special, and the community has deserved this. Our fan base, our players, our staff, everybody's worked and pulled in the same direction for not just this year, but for the better part of a couple years to build to get to this spot. And it's once in 18 years, so it's even that much more unique. Not that we don't want to be here every year, but it's really, really special, and we're not taking anything for granted. It's a privilege to be here. 18 other teams would like to be here, and we're going to do our best.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Great insight there from Joe. Now it's time to get to weather. So a reminder, there is a frost warning in effect from Environment Canada for tonight. It could cause damage to crops, plants, and trees. This is likely to go through the overnight hours into your Thursday. As we get a closer look at our futurecast, we're pretty much out of the woods for any precipitation in the next few hours, but keep those umbrellas handy. We might see an overnight shower here and there. We aren't expecting a lot of rain, but definitely some drizzle will be on and off. Same for tomorrow morning. We are expecting a relatively sunny, cloudy day, not too wet, but you never know if this time of year when we will see a shower pop up. Looking at around the region right now, we're sitting at 9 degrees in Waterloo region, 12 in Windsor, 7 for Sarnia. So cooler temperatures across the board today, much like yesterday. Tonight, we are expected to dip all the way down to 1. Now, that is why we might see some patchy frost through the overnight hours. A good idea to bring some indoor or your outdoor plants rather indoors if you can, or cover up the ones you can't. Tomorrow, 12 degrees, a daytime high is expected, clearing through the afternoon. UV index expected to be around 5 or moderate. So if you are spending some extended time outdoors, a hat might be handy. As we get a closer look to our almanac, this really helps paint a picture. Back in 1941, a record was set for 31.7 degrees. 12 today doesn't even compare. Normal should be 17 for this time of year. So definitely feeling like a very cold start to May. However, back in 1970, that record was set at minus 1.7. So not quite that cold expected tonight. We will keep an eye on it because it's not that far off. We might reach or break that record. First at 5 forecast for Waterloo region. Friday brings with it a chance for showers. Once again, a high of 11 degrees. Saturday, though, temperatures rocketing to 16. So not too bad. Back in that range where we should be. However, by Sunday, taking a slight dip with the sun potentially coming back into play by Monday, a high of just 11 on Monday. So overall conditions really not quite up to where we need them to be for this time of year. So what better reason to come indoors and watch a hockey game? Leanne.
Yeah, Ash, it's definitely not a bad night for it. Have fun out there, and we'll see you during the 6 o'clock hour. And we have more coming up on CTV News at 5. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we take a look at tonight's digital dive and a false alarm at a Kitchener gas station yesterday. Waterloo Regional Police were called to a station near King Street East and Sports World Crossing after an employee discovered a suspicious object on one of the pumps. You can read more on our website about what happened, scan the QR code, download the CTV News app, or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Here's the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on. We're hearing from the OHL today on the league taking disciplinary action for the post-game remarks made by the Barrie Colts head coach in the Eastern Conference final Monday night.
Coach, words probably escape you after that one. Maybe you can try your best.
No one cares. Work harder.
Dylan Smoskowitz made the comments Monday night after Barrie's 5-0 victory over the Brantford Bulldogs when they punched their ticket to the OHL finals. The league issuing a $15,000 fine today to the Barrie Colts Hockey Club for conduct detrimental to the public perception of the league. A new national survey is calling for action to protect children from preventable brain injuries in sport. The survey, commissioned by the Concussion Legacy Foundation Canada, reveals 93% of Canadians believe governments and sport organizations must act when there is evidence that an activity increases the risk of a brain injury for children. 65% support a ban on heading in youth soccer, while 3 in 4 believe Canada is behind other countries in preventing brain injuries in sport. A big boost for the business program at the University of Guelph today. The Gordon S. Lang School of Business and Economics received a $51 million donation from Stu and Kim Lang's Angel Gabriel Foundation. It's one of the largest gifts ever given to a Canadian business school. The university says the money will be used for facility expansion, new initiatives, and work experience programs.
2, 1, go!
Kids at Rising Oaks Early Learning in Kitchener teamed up with first responders in a lemon juicing competition today. It's part of the Family and Children's Services Foundation's kickoff to their 3rd annual Lemonade campaign. Participants are provided with all the essentials to run a lemonade stand, and all the proceeds go towards getting local kids into summer camps. And finally, for us, members of the Cambridge Redhawks Junior B team help collect money and hand out food at a local McDonald's for McHappy Day. The team also celebrating their recent Sutherland Cup win, with Redhawks fans getting the chance to meet the players and touch the trophy. It's the first time the Redhawks have won it all after they went almost perfect through the playoffs, only losing once. They say they're looking to repeat that success next season.
Awesome, surreal feeling. I mean, it's honestly special. I don't think it's really settled in.
Unreal, you know, like you dream of it when you were little. I'm from London, so I used to watch the London Nationals, and I grew up around them. So it's pretty amazing that I was able to win the Sutherland Cup and have my name edged onto it.
At 6, Colton Weens will have more on the day and on head coach Todd Bertuzzi's first championship behind the bench. So we will be back at the top of the hour with that, and of course more coverage from the Odd as the Kitchener Rangers get set to face off against the Barrie Colts in Game 1 of the OHL Championship Series. First, we'll send it over to CTV National. Have a good night.